Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the Transformers Bumblebee Arcee plastic model kit, and this is released by a combination of Trumpeteer and Doyusha, and this was released in 2022. 2022 being the current calendar year. So just had this come through from Hobby Link Japan, so I thought I would crack on with the unboxing video for Arcee. But with that being said, I will include a product link to Arcee in the description, as well as some of these other plastic model kits from the Transformers Bumblebee movie that we've seen in the past, such as Bumblebee himself. Who else have we seen? We've seen Blitzwing, and we've seen Cliffjumper. And if I remember correctly, Soundwave is going to be the next release. So here we have Arcee, front of the box. So Arcee is kit number 4 of the line. So we have some nice CGI art of Arcee in her robot mode, looking very, very cool. And I will admit, when this particular kit of Arcee was announced, it did become the general spur to do a lot of the Transformer unboxing and review videos that I started, which is interesting because Arcee was the first one. So, fun factoid. So that's the front of the box. Bottom of the box, nothing too much to write home about. In terms of the side of the box, so we have some snippets on some of the movability / articulation. I wonder if there's a way just to tidy this up a little bit. There's some nice detail shots, maybe? Not really. There we go. So some shots, some of the detailing that the kit will have. The included action stand, which seems to be pretty much a norm of the line. We have a front and rear of Arcee, which is very cool. And then we have some action shots, her included weapons. We have a bit of a scene recreation with her and Cliffjumper. And it looks like she will have some optional parts, which is very, very cool. So that's one side of the box, although admittedly the camera's not playing very well today. In terms of the other side of the box, it's just pretty much the lineup of the Autobots. So we've had Bumblebee in his Earth mode. We now have Arcee. We've had Cliffjumper. No doubt Bumblebee in his Cybertronian mode will be released soon, no doubt, given it will probably be a bit of a redeco of Cliffjumper. Then after that, who knows? There hasn't been any news as of late as to who will be the next lineup, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start this way and work their way across. But with that being said, Ironhide and Ratchet will probably be similar as well. So that was the front of the box, more to the point the box lid. So if I take this off, what do we have inside? So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of parts, and I see they've done a few things from Cliffjumper where they've actually attached her head onto some of these little protrusions on the runners, as opposed to having them separately, similar to this actually. But yeah, not a bad array of runners, but what I will do is I will obviously open up these runners, well, open up the bags, not the runners, then we can have a better look at the runners and the manual for Arcee. And with everything now out of the bags, here we have the front of the Arcee manual, pretty much just a rehash of the front of her box, and we do have the reminder that for these particular kits, no glue, no nippers, easy to assemble, and there will be pre-painting. And from what I saw, the pre-painting is pretty much 444 in terms of actual pre-paint quality. in terms of the parts list, there will be a decent A runner, which will have a little sub A runner attached. You'll have a B runner, a C runner, another C piece which will be on its own, and the Z runner and stand, as well as the 2 different heads for Arcee. Then we just have some nice action poses, as well as the color guide. I do like how it's done in Mr. Color colors. Not that I use them, but I do believe Mr. Color is a very popular brand. So that's pretty much that side of the manual. In terms of the other side of the manual, pretty much the build. So build the body, which doesn't take too much, and then build the waist. Just bearing in mind that C4 is a loose piece. Left arm and right arm with a number of different hand manipulators. Going through the left leg build, there does seem to be a bit of a caution here about making sure the piece actually fits in full. Right leg with the same instruction. Building of the backpack, which I think is going to be a lot more robust than the deluxe figure. And then the final assembly with a choice between a normal head or a battle mask. And then we have the action base and attaching Arcee to the action base, which is very cool. So that was the manual in terms of these runners. So starting with the A runner. So A runner will be a multicolor A runner. There will be this pink component of it, and then I dare say, black component. The pre-painting has been done once again, and in fact, if I rotate this around to have a better look at Arcee's torso, that is remarkable. So that's the base pink with all that extra detailing having been pre-painted on. Even the detailing of the Autobot logo is very, very nice. Yes, this is definitely one of the few times I've actually seen a very high standard of pre-paint. I suspect it's machine pre-paint, but that is a remarkable precision. Very remarkable. So that's the bulk of the A runner, being a multicolor A runner, those 2 main colors. And then here we have the little loose stowaway of the A runner, which is pretty much also in black, but it's the hand manipulators for your lefts and your rights. Moving on to the 1B runner, which is a primary white, but we do have some pre-painting there. Some of that silver is looking very on point, and there's even bits of pink also been applied as pre-paint. But yeah, that pre-paint is remarkable, and from what I remember of the previous sets, taking the pieces off actually isn't too bad. So I can see why they say it's no nipper, but I do prefer it, and even the damage on the pre-painted areas is there, but it's definitely not super terrible. So that's the B runner. Moving to the C runner, which is also in white, but this particular part is pretty much pre-painted with a good degree of 2 pink pieces there, which is pretty cool. That's the main C runner. We also have this loose pink piece, which I believe is probably it's probably base pink plastic with some pre-painting of white. I believe that's for the waist. Then lastly, going into the main Z runner, we've seen this a few times, so I won't comment too much about this. If you want to see more, definitely check out some of my previous videos for some of these Transformers Bumblebee kits. In terms of the heads, let's see if I can switch them around. The heads are also pre-painted, but that is remarkable. That detailing is very cool, and that pre-painted detailing is very cool as well. So the head on the left is the battle mask, Head on the right is probably the standard. But I'm actually glad that they give us the option of 2 separate heads. So that's the Z Runner with the 2 Arcee heads in black. And lastly, just the loose base plate, which will be in black as well. So that brings us to an end of the unboxing of the Smart Kit Arcee. Looks like a very solid build. I feel like they're getting better and better with each release. Especially with the head mounting, just going on that Z Runner, just to save a little bit of plastic and space, is very cool. And the pre-painting, given how much pre-painting is on Arcee, looks really, really good. So definitely looking forward to stepping out Arcee and getting her ready with the rest of the crew. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in a future video. And PS, as I said at the beginning of the video, there'll be product links in the description. See ya.